What's up, man? It's been a long time. I'm so sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I got caught up with school, work's been kicking my ass, and another video that's gonna come out has been the topic of my slow poking ass with the gunpla videos. But I'm back at it, I'm driven, I'm fueled, we're getting closer and closer to our goal. I am going to school right now, I'm managing a solid 4.0 GPA so that way I can get exactly where I need to be. Today's video, alright? What is P-Bandai? Everybody wants to know. New builders, even people who've been in the model kit industry for a while, they all want to know, what is P-Bandai? It's pretty simple. I'm gonna tell you like it is. P-Bandai is some really good people. Yeah, just kidding. P-Bandai is pretty dope. We're gonna go ahead and talk about them. We're gonna tell you guys a little bit about what they are. We're gonna talk about the pros and cons. Pretty much, if I haven't recapped something about P-Bandai, feel free to post it in the comments because this video is going to be the know-how for many people, okay? I've been building gunpla for a solid almost 3 years now. Solid. I didn't know what P-Bandai was till a year ago. It's gonna happen. So, forgive me. I've written a script up here because, you know, I'm a real YouTuber, but because my brain is primarily focused on school, I have like no ability to memorize anything whatsoever. So, to say it in the easiest way I can think, P-Bandai's is Bandai's official online store. It is not a store that will pop up somewhere that's Gundam based. We'll talk about that later, or maybe in another video. But P-Bandai is essentially an online website because there's different versions of P-Bandai. There's P-Bandai USA and there's P-Bandai Japan and China, I think, like that, right? So what is it? What makes them so special? So if you've ever gone to Walmart and seen like a Power Ranger toy or Hot Wheels or something, or like a certain toy or collection item you like, but then again you see it on a more official seller site because it just looks better, essentially think of that as Premium Bandai. Premium Bandai pretty much just aims to recreate any high quality products to give you the best shot at owning any real Digimon, digital monster Digivice, to having a helmet from one of your favorite Gundam characters, like I think Char's helmet was just on there, or you can get pretty much figures with super awesome realistic details. It does bring your favorite anime, video game characters, card character, manga characters, all this to life, or your favorite waifus if that's your thing. So, the majority of Premium Bandai items are limited and limited time run items, and some are pretty much a lot of the items on P-Bandai, I'm not gonna lie, are pre-order only. Some of them will be smaller demanded products that they keep in reoccurring stock, like the Digimon Digivices. For the longest time, I think probably even now, you can go to P-Bandai and look at a Digivice and you can buy it. You don't have to pre-order it, but it is expensive. So, with that being said, you're probably thinking, why are they still so popular? And for you advanced people, you're probably thinking, why do scalpers do what they do? I pretty much wondered about that for the longest time too, but I kind of just stopped caring because it's easy to get these kits. Now let's talk about what you can find on P-Bandai's website, okay? This is Premium Bandai's website, all right? So essentially, right, let me go back to where I was, right? I can just show you guys. So we're gonna talk a little bit about some of the shops here, right? Like if you go down to P-Bandai, which by the way you can do, here you go, USA, Eastern European, Hong Kong, SAR, Taiwan, Singapore. Those are the other versions of our Premium Bandai site. So down here, you see how it says shops? This is the coolest part because this is everything here. Me, primarily, I find myself going to this tab, and the Bandai Namco tab. The Bandai Namco tab pretty much is like anything Digimon, anything Mega Man, anything video game with Bandai or with Namco at all. So, and then over here we have our hobby online shop. So if you scroll down, you get a good gist of like what this site has to offer as far as like, well, you say figures, but like what kind of figures? Are they plastic figures, die cast, you know, what kind of material? Well, I mean, you could just check out the item and look for yourself. It's pretty simple. They always have like a new arrivals and like a kind of upcoming feature section, and then they have like down here your in stock. So down here, this is pretty much stuff that probably was pre-ordered and didn't sell too well, and so they were just kind of like, all right, well, we have it, we got to get rid of it. So what better to do with it than to keep it on here? I can't believe the 𝕬𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜 Rayquaza is $90. You gotta be... Sorry, I actually low-key have been thinking about getting into the Pokemon 𝕬𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜 series because they make Naruto, My Hero, Pokemon 𝕬𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜 little things, and I'm just looking at this Rayquaza. It's $90. My God. So let's go ahead and check out some of these items. I'm not gonna divulge into a lot of them because that's what I'm gonna leave you to do. I'm gonna leave you to do your homework and to come and check this site out and look at stuff for yourself. Let's check out the Tamashii store online. So the Tamashii store is actually pretty crazy because I don't understand these figures too fully well myself, but you have really dope ass stuff like the Metalbot spirits, well, Metal Robot spirits, but I call them Metalbot. And I mean, it looks like it's kind of like a Gundam Universe figure, but a lot more official, and it looks like maybe even some of the equipment maybe might have like a little bit of metallic diecast to it, or some of it might have like heavier set, like you might find actual screws in it or something like that. Either way, $170 for that. Pretty expensive. Very pricey. You can find other cool stuff like SH Figure Arts and Gundam Universe, right? Every now and then you'll get a couple of Gundam Universe figures and G-frames and Converge figures and all that also pop up here. I wanted to order the Permit Score G-frame Ariel, but I didn't get to order it in time. So what I did was just buy it straight from Japan. Let's check out some of our other tabs over here. If we go back home and we head over here to the Ben Presto section, you'll see like actual figures, like figures that can't move, that have no articulation, and are just pretty much in a set pose. Like looking at these Naruto figures here, it's pretty simple, especially with the Raccoon and the Butter. I think that was Butter. I'm not too sure. I don't remember the Guinea Squad too well. But I mean, they look pretty cool. The detail on the figures and stuff, even the Scouter, it looks really good. I mean, it'd been cooler if they added some of the text, like the yellow circle with like some of the Saiyan text, but not bad for 30 bones, right? Nice Snake Ear Luffy. That's pretty cool. Or Snake Man, sorry. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out. I'm really not seeing too many Ben Presto stuff. I don't really check out Ben Presto too much unless I know that there's like a Gundam or a Bleach or some other kind of item. Now, checking out Bandai Namco over here, you will find a lot of your awesome nostalgic and I'd say recurring show items, such as like Kamen Rider gears, EX drives, all kinds of EX drives, old school Tamagotchis, and even belts, accessories from, oh dude, I remember about this one. Yeah, this is the knife that the I think the EVO 1 drops or like stabs, but this looks dope. Holy crap. Oh, the knife even folds. Dude, that's amazing. Not bad for 120. It's still a little bit of back and forth between like, hey, well, if it wasn't so popular, why is it still here? Because there's been some items that have low-key shelved P-Bandai's site for like an entire year. Like, look here. Alright, so for the longest time, the only Digimon Digivice you could get was the Digimon Tamer device. Down here, oh my god, they're still here. Jesus Christ. And these are cool too. These are such high quality, realistic Digivices that the screen has a colored display. It's not the black and white. So that's what I'm talking about like Premium Bandai, aka P-Bandai, gives you extra detail. Like it really brings your favorite items to life. Heading over here to Hobby Online Shop, okay? This is where P-Bandai's true features like shine, okay? This is like 100% where they're just like, hey man, we are gonna make some money, right? I can vouch that P-Bandai is pretty much sometimes worth it, but I gotta give you guys a huge heads up. Do not order from P-Bandai or buy from P-Bandai if you are impatient, okay? If you have little patience, P-Bandai will straight up tell you, hey, your item's not gonna ship to you for like 4 or 5 months. And you'll be like, okay, cool. I've seen so many of you get so pissed off and slam P-Bandai and all their hard work just because you didn't get your stuff like within an ample amount of time. And that's pretty effed up, guys. You can't be doing that. All right, check this out. So, I'll pull something up real quick. All right, cool. So, all right, take this high-grade pre-production loup frith, for example. This has to be at least, I don't know, probably the third time, if not maybe the fourth time, but I know for a goddamn fact I have seen this kit be posted 2 times at least on P-Bandai, because I wanted it when it first came out. Funds weren't too all there, you know, I'm trying to save up for other things. School's getting heavy, I need stuff for school. Second time it comes out, I'm trying to get a laptop for school. I'm also trying to fix my car with some things, plus there's some other kits that I wanted, right? And then now I'm gonna get this son of a bitch later this month. So that's an example of why P-Bandai is very rare with kits, and sometimes very limited edition kits come out. This loup frith right here, I do not believe you recall it unless you have the best of memories, all right? This loup frith was in the prologue episode for like 30-20 seconds at absolute best, right? Also, there are other Gundam Witch from Mercury kits that are coming out from a manga called Vendida's Heart or Vanity's Heart. I'm really not too sure. And that one is pretty crazy. So that's the cool thing about P-Bandai. I have 2 kits that specifically I love, and I really appreciate that P-Bandai made them into kits for me because of how I found out about these suits, all right? So let me go ahead and tell you. Or let me actually show you real quick. Here's a good idea. So here's a breakdown of how P-Bandai works while we're looking at this, all right? So look at your delivery month, right? It is June for me. It is, oh, I'm sorry, it's July. It is July right now, all right? That is essentially when you're gonna get it. Presumably. Maybe the very end of the month, if not going into the next month after. Here's the kicker about P-Bandai. P-Bandai is sometimes pre-orders only with very awesome, very exclusive kits. So you do gotta set a little reminder to be like, all right, cool. I know that the real grade Phoenix Unicorn is fixing to come out. That one's like $100 something plus for resale. They'll probably sell it here for like 90, 80 bucks. Okay, cool. I definitely want to nab that. Set my alarm. All right. Now you really got to be on it because some of them do say pre-orders closed, but P-Bandai has its fan base. Okay, it has its loyal community, because there's gonna be some kits that, I kid you not, will be sold out in a matter of seconds to a minute. I think when the 𝕬𝕤 popped up, no, it was the red version of a gun. I think it was the 𝕬𝕤. When that one popped up, everybody grabbed the hell out of it. I know the mega-sized unicorn was on here for a little bit. Everybody grabbed that too. So there is a pre-order time closing kind of time frame, but with most kits, it's probably like a 30% chance that you'll see some kits hit this actual time frame, right? And then you got some other useful stuff like the price. And I can go ahead and tell you right now, shipping for P-Bandai is a flat $10. It's super absolutely awesome. And that's if you want to get a signature for your item as well. You can also do that so you can make sure you get your package and it's not just dropped anywhere, right? This is why P-Bandai has earned my heart and my respect. This kit that we're looking at is called the Mobile Suit Gundam Estrella Type F. This is one of my absolute favorite kits because Gundam 00, and this is technically from Gundam 00, but it was actually from a manga called Gundam 00F, right? Absolutely banger of a manga. The gentleman who pilots this suit is called Fawn Spark. He's an absolute menace, dude. He's an absolute badass. He's just so dope. Like, he was a prisoner. He had a bomb collar on his neck, and it got exploded during a battle because he was going too hard, and they thought he was going to be a liability. And his anger was so much for winning, just not even beating the enemies, just winning, right? That he somehow survived, and he got healed and got better. And there's just so much other awesome stuff that goes on in that. Now, P-Bandai wins because they essentially are pretty much the normal home to where you can find kits of this. So, I mean, just look at that, dude. That is ill. Oh my God. And you're probably thinking, man, that looks like it's the 𝕦𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜, but like I said, it's not. Over here we can see that there is, let's find the kit first. So this is like the master grade 1/100 version of it. It comes with literally everything you see here. So it comes with this awesome badass of a kit, all these weapons on it, right? You get this little crazy ass missile pod launcher thing, and then you get this entire armada of like weapons and everything over here. Absolutely awesome, like really badass. Plus you get an extra shield kind of deal over there, so I really F with that. But I really like the this tool, this little hand whip tool that he just kind of keeps on his waist. Absolute banger. But it doesn't end there. There's an extra accessory pack you can buy for this kit to actually turn it into the Avalanche suit, just like the 𝕦𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜. And that is the Type F Avalanche. It comes with the feet, the back thrust, the front skirts, and the side skirt. Oh no, those are back thrusters as well. 2 extra beams and its own base because it is a chunky boy. There's another kit I was gonna talk about. It was gonna be the 𝕪𝕠𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜. I have to hit no longer available. There you go. Bam. All right. So this is the 𝕪𝕠𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜. I actually know about this suit because of a awesome PC game that my homie 𝕬𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥 got me about 2-3 years ago called Gundam SD Cross Race. But from what I know, I think this suit is from the same series that the 𝕬𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜. I really don't know that. I haven't checked my sources, but I know it's from a video game and I know it's from a manga. And like I said, that's just kind of like one of the cool things about P-Bandai, right? They bring everything to life. So let that be the wonderful introduction to Gundam builders' skills. And congrats if you start using P-Bandai pretty soon and you start using it avidly, or if you have already used it, hey man, let me just tell you now, congratulations on developing that new skill. FOMO. Because it is gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of kits. You're gonna know P-Bandai, you're gonna know the history of certain kits being sold, released, and then super incredibly hard to get. And now I'm glad I was talking about that because P-Bandai kits can only be found on P-Bandai, but you will find them on eBay and maybe the rare select few of old school P-Bandai kits on some other Gundam sites such as Gundam Kingdom and I believe Galactic Toys. They will also have a little bit of P-Bandai stuff every now and then, right? So it's pretty cool. The stuff that they get, it really is a badass like site. Like I'm talking about it, I'm rehyping myself up, and I'm like, damn, you know what? We are pretty lucky to have this because in some countries, in some states, they actually don't get P-Bandai access. Like, I feel really bad because I want to try to bring some kind of special hunt-a-kit P-Bandai service to my Maple boys, to my Maple builders, aka people in Canada, because people in Canada can't order from P-Bandai. Why that is exactly, I don't think that they deliver in their area. But aside from that all right, so I have a little bit of a list up in front of me. Let's talk about the pros and cons to ordering from P-Bandai. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the cons, because I feel it's like the pros kind of outweigh the cons here. Let's go ahead and hit these cons, right? Cons. Obviously, I'm going to start with the most evident, apparent one, and that's going to be long wait. Sometimes it's going to be 6 months, sometimes it's going to be 9 months. I have straight up heard of people taking a month, or not a month, an entire year to get their stuff. But truly, I think that was because of miscommunication and lack of communication, right? Maybe somebody didn't know that P-Bandai was trying to get a hold of them, they didn't check their email, or maybe they didn't notice, like they didn't open a kit in time when it got there. 9-8 months later down the road, they open it, they're like, hey, I'm missing a base or a runner that comes with this, and then it's a little bit too late or harder to get what you gotta get. So, no matter what, dude, and I've never thrown shade in my videos. I've never said anybody get under the bus. You know, I've never done that. But ordering from P-Bandai is 100%. No. Is 1,000,000% better than ordering from Side 7 exports or imports, whatever the hell the dude's name is. It's just one dude. I don't even know where the hell he lives, but he apparently he lives in Japan. and he gets a lot of kits very easily for people, and he ships them. But he got ahead of himself, and he's very, very behind. And some people haven't gotten their kits within a year or 2 years and a lot longer. And communication with him, well, you have better luck finding a fucking leprechaun taking a shit in the forest, if I'm being completely honest with you. Tedious timing process, I'd say, is another thing. So like I was saying earlier, you have to know when your kits are going to be open for pre-order, right? You have to know when, like, all right, cool, the Type F Australia is going to be reprinted. Let me go ahead and get that. Let me set an alarm Tuesday, 8 p.m. or whatever. Now, I use the term there, reprinting, right? That's kind of a pro and a con a little bit. Kits will only get reprinted if they were a hit or if they had a high enough demand or get enough sales volume. So you never really know when your favorite kit is going to be the world's favorite kit and it's going to sell out or it's going to sit there. I would just say treat yourself, all right? Just absolutely treat yourself, okay? Get it while you can. Build it when you want. Don't let anybody hold you to a standard of like, oh man, you gotta build your Gundams, because I get way more freaking happiness looking at that and working at my project slowly than getting everything and building it as it comes, you know? Just, I have other hobbies. It's simple. I'd have to say this one isn't too much of a con, but it kind of is. Sometimes you kind of saw this with a lot of the stuff that was on the site, but a lot of the stuff that's on the site was pretty pricey, you know? Like just abnormally, like the metal robot spirits. Like, I don't know if I want to pay that much for a goddamn Gundam, you know what I mean? So buyer's choice, do what you want on that. The last thing that I'd have to say is probably limited stock. Like I said, with the printing issue, stock, like stuff selling out in literally a matter of minutes to, like, I don't know, maybe a day, maybe you get lucky, maybe a couple hours, something like that, long enough for you to check it. And that's pretty much it for the cons. One of the pros is that you get all kind of scale sizes with P-Bandai. Like I said, you get your Converge figures that are like maybe this big. You get your G-frame figures which are like that big. You get your high grades, real grades, and master grades. I said real grades like that. Yeah, okay, what real grade is fucking 8 inches. Anyways, or maybe there's some, I don't know, I haven't really checked. How tall is the Sazabi? My money's on the Sazabi. Alright, so some of the other pros that you get to this are like getting your different size boxes.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
And getting like, different size kits, but also getting different style of boxes, right? So with P-Bandai, how you know it is a P-Bandai, the box itself will be very monochrome, kind of like this right here, right? I'll go ahead and throw an example of like a permit score, or no, the clear aerial, because the clear aerial comes in like a lightish blue box, and like, I don't know if you can see, but you see the distinguishable red box, a little bit of a light blue and blue box over here. Those are P-Bandai because they're a solid colored kit. They might have the same artwork, they might not. Sometimes I collect a Gundam just primarily on the box art or the contents that it comes with. Here's the easiest comparison. The high-grade Gundam Aerial comes with a blue energy beam effect for the rifle, and it comes with 2 blue beam sabers, alright? Now when you get the clear version of the same kit, same high-grade 1144 Aerial, when you get the clear version, you actually get a cool green clear energy beam effect, and you get 2 green beam sabers. So, another good pro is that P-Bandai gives you a chance to build like your more unique suits, your more rare suits. You know what I mean? I knew of the Type F Australia way before I knew it had its own manga, right? Because of the video game. SD Cross Race showed me that it had a storyline. I found a safe, accessible site to be able to watch, or not watch, but read the Gundam Type F, Gundam 00F manga, and apparently the other one, the Gundam 00P manga, which is, you learn about the Platoon suit in that one, and that one's absolutely sick. It's a GN suit that has a core fighter on the back of it. Absolutely sick stuff. The pilot, very crazy. The Hatos that they have in this show, very unique. They have cat ears. They're absolutely rad. Really dope. I even had a fan make me a custom Type F Australia with one of the Hatos and stuff. Now, the last thing I have to say about them is I have done some research on this one. This is a heavy pro, okay? You can trust P-Bandai. P-Bandai is legit. P-Bandai is safe. P-Bandai home. No, I'm just kidding. P-Bandai has a very good transaction process history. From everyone that I've talked to, it pretty much seems like P-Bandai goes to good lengths to be able to help them kind of correct any wrongdoing whatsoever, whether it be a missing runner. It may take a long time for you to get your stuff. It may take a couple of months, but P-Bandai products, absolutely worth it. If I had to be completely honest, I hope to have a store that's as sought out as P-Bandai by the community. I hope to have certain features and certain highlights about my store that make people specifically want to go the extra mile to visit it in person, to leave a thank you note in the comments like, hey, thank you so much for last order, the real great, I love the extra stickers and the extra pins you threw in. Like that's the stuff that I want to do for you guys. I'm Plamo-Fudo. This was a very kind of long video on what is P-Bandai. And if I haven't covered anything specifically in this video, I ask that you just put it in the comments, post it, and just let us know. And sorry for my allergies getting the best of me there. We are going to be doing a giveaway here pretty soon and give back to Facebook, Discord, and the YouTube members, the people who join and watch my YouTube videos and like subscribe and pay money to be able to see them sooner. Those people are gonna have their own little giveaway. So thank you guys for hanging strong. Thank you for your staying loyal. I did not forget you. I would check my YouTube. We're at 993 followers right now. The last time that I put out a video, I was at 927. I went and had a good day with my friends, and we had dinner, and I finally told them about my YouTube. I finally told them about everything I was doing. They were super stoked. My friend Robbie couldn't have literally liked what I did a lot more, was hella interested in it. He helped me decide to make my own Facebook group, which, by the way, there's a Facebook group for San Antonio. It's called SA Texas Gunpla and Hobbies. I'll try to post that link here in this video. So if you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to. Feel free to post your purchases, your builds, your work in progresses. See if anybody wants to buy anything, but please be respectful. Please be cool. I only ask that the same rules apply all across my platforms. All right? Don't be a D to anybody. Don't be an asshole. Don't be rude. Don't step on anybody's toes. Don't degrade anybody's build, and don't talk shit to anybody else about their skills, because you don't have the right to compare yourself. All right? Number 3, be cool. Hype each other up. Ask questions. You'll never know how to grow, and how are you gonna figure out how to do cooler skills or more advanced tactics when it comes to Gunpla? There's so many techniques out there that I don't and still don't know about because I've yet to ask. I've yet to watch the right videos. But at the same time, there are a lot of techniques that I've been able to discover myself and even create and coin myself. So I coined the terminology DCP, yeah, dual cut process, aka whenever you have to cut twice. I'm so proud to say that because Mecha Guy Kotu, he coined early real grade syndrome, or yeah, ERS. And so I was like, that's cool, I like that. That's a cool little thing that he has about him, like Easter egg and stuff. So I was like, what's something that matters to me that I can talk about and actually carry? Because obviously I say the term, and you know our logo and our expression, it's Go Gunpla. It's Go Gunpla for a reason. Like go you for building, go you for being active, for wanting to divulge yourself into some hobbies, to give yourself a break. Like, good on you, right? Good on Gunpla for existing. Thank you to all the people who made Gunpla. So we say Go Gunpla. Well, when I thought about it, I was like, man, I'm always building and I'm always doing tedious cut and process. Tedious cut process? Nah, TCP sounds so stupid. So I went for DCP, and I was like, all right, dual cut process. So I could work with this D.C.P. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's how that got born and everything. But you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for leaving the likes and supports. I really hope we hit 1,000. Like I said, we are at 993 as I release this video. So what is P-Bandai? P-Bandai is a sick, awesome online store from Bandai. Yeah, I said that pretty weird. It's because I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching my videos. I'm very happy to be back to do this. And be smiling and having fun, geeking out and all that. I have 2 more videos coming out here fairly soon, and I'm almost done with the full arms, or I'm sorry, the frame arms, and then I gotta work on the dynamis next, and then I have a really awesome diorama video planned. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate everybody who are watching. Go Gunpla, alright? See y'all dudes and dudettes in the next video, I hope. Peace.